this video, I'm talking about how to live on $100 a month in Argentina in 2023. I'm part of an intentional community in the quiet mountains of Cordoba state, Argentina. You can find ways to connect through intentional communities like this with an internet search of intentional communities. You can find out through workaway.info or Woofing or Worldpackers. People living here or visiting are asked to contribute $10 a week to purchase communal food. We purchase lots of ingredients in bulk like flour, oil, legumes, potatoes, and corn. I purchase extra food for my own consumption while I'm here, and that's another $15 a week. So the $100 a month that I live on is essentially all spent on food. So what about rent? What about everything else? Good questions. Let me show you around. Here in this community, we produce about 20% of our own diet, mostly in our garden. Some fruits, nuts, and edible plants like carob we collect from the surrounding mountain. So, where do you live and why don't you pay rent or mortgage, you ask? Well, let me tell you. We live on a piece of land in the middle of nowhere, 15 kilometers, that's 9 miles, from the closest small town in Cordoba state, Argentina. This land is owned by an Argentinian family. The owners want us to make sure it is not usurped by others, a common occurrence. It's a natural oasis, situated in a bowl, with a reliable spring bringing us clean water all year round. So, we don't pay rent. And while visitors usually camp in tents, some people build themselves a home here and stay. In 2020, I was quarantined here because of the pandemic. My options were either to stay in this community or return to the USA. So I chose to stay here under the stars. I built myself a teepee with the help of others and spent a winter warm inside with a fire and some books. Winters here get cold, but not too cold. 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, it's the coldest, and dry. My teepee is made of the straightest branches I could find of tala and aguaribai trees, and palm leaves and wire. This gentleman built a wood frame home, again tree branches, and a natural mortar made up of clay, mud, straw, and horse poop. The windows are glass bottles, and the only materials he purchased are the wood for the floor and the door. This is a technique often called permaculture, or bioconstruction. I'd like everyone on the planet to have the freedom to live on free land. The concept of paying money for the right to exist on a piece of the earth is completely absurd to me. So, how do you spend your time, you ask? Great question. Our most important tasks are caring for the garden and cooking for one another. We also perform maintenance on the few buildings that we do have. For fun, we do whatever we want, basically. I like to dance, sunbathe naked, and do yoga. You can also practice aerial yoga, explore the mountains, meditate, read a book, write a book in my case, didgeridoo, communicate telepathically with a horse. The options are limitless. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. How do you hack capitalism?